Back with another one. Welcome back to my YouTube channel, MJ the Tech, as you all know. So today I'm gonna be doing front brake pads of my sister's car. She has been complaining about a whining noise when she's braking down, and like it sort of sounds like a grind. As I don't know if it's a grinding noise or a grounding sound. So I'll go ahead and do brake pads on this baby over there. So stay tuned as I do brake pads on my sister's Polo Vivo. As you all know, if I'm doing something on the wheels or on the tire side, the brake pads are inside the rim. So I'll start by jacking up the car, as I always do. Start up by jacking up the car, but I'll first loosen all wheels, both sides, front, because it's only front brake pads. And then after loosening the front wheels, then I'll lift up the car and then remove the wheels. From all my previous videos, I always have my jack. I trust it, but not that much, so I always put a trestle for safety. And then I'm gonna go ahead and remove the rim. Now you can all see the brake pads are exposed. As you can see, they're pretty low. I'm gonna go ahead and remove them. I think I only need a T45 or I don't know, an Allen key, but I'll tell you guys what I need to remove the brake pads. Just gonna quickly remove the brake pads here, and then whatever you do on this side, there's not gonna be a lot of changes. You do the very same thing on the other side. It's very quick to do brake pads. So yeah, as a lady you can do it on your own. Hopefully my sister watches the video so she can see that I'm trying to tell her to do it on her own. So let me go ahead, remove the caliper, and then remove the brake pads. As you all can see on the time-lapse video, I'm trying to remove this, but it's seated tight. So I'm just gonna try and wedge it a little bit with the flat screwdriver to try and push back the piston inside the caliper. So I'll use a flat screwdriver to push out the piston. Just let it fit a little bit in. I don't know if it's visible on your side, but it pushes back the piston. Don't break my flat. Then yeah, just pushing back the piston. Then now I should be able to remove the caliper with the brake pads. They're pretty worn, so as you all can see, it's really worn out. So this is the brake pad, this is the inner one, and this is the outer one. Yo, they're extremely worn. Yo, this is really bad. So this is the new ones from the box. So come pretty nicely like that. We're using Safe 9. Got it from Midas. Pretty affordable, I think 600 and something rand. So yeah, as you all can see, these are the brake pads. So let me give it a shot and open it. So this is literally how a new one should look like, and this is how an old one looks like. So this one is pretty worn out, and this one is the new one. So I'm gonna go ahead and refit everything, but I usually use a water pump plier just to try and push back my piston. So let me give that a shot and see if it's all the way back, so I can install new ones, because when they are wearing, the piston comes back forward as the brake pads are wearing. So now I'm gonna try and push it back all the way, because if I don't push it back, this one has new life here, and then if this new life is there, the piston won't be able to close the caliper onto the caliper hanger. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and do exactly just that. I'm gonna first use a water pump plier, try and push it backwards. If that doesn't work, I'll go back to the method of the flat, but this should work. As you all can see, it's moving backwards. It's all the way backwards, and the brake fluid might overflow. Yo, English. It might overflow on the reservoir, so you need to adjust your level again, because that is also another thing that you need to look at. If your brake pads are wearing, your brake fluid level drops. I'll show you guys. Now it's gonna overfill. Yeah. Now it's gonna overfill because now I am compressing it back. When I told all of you that it's gonna be overflowing, as you all can see, that's brake fluid. I just need to wash it off with some water as soon as I'm done, so it mustn't show any paintwork. So yeah, let me go ahead and fit in the new brake pads. The inner and outer is the same on the Polo. This is a Polo Vivo, but then on other cars it's not the same. So let me go ahead and fit it in. They actually look the same. It's always good to confirm if it's the same brake pad. Might be a different brand, but it's the same thing. So this one, you fit it in there. The spring must go in here, so you mustn't struggle. Don't know why they do this, but okay. There you go. And then I'll go ahead and refit the caliper. Just push back the guide pins that I'm going to tighten, because when it's wearing they push forward. Shucks. Okay, this caliper is showing me flames. I'll show you guys why. So I need to lie on the floor for a minute. Yo. Okay, there you go. Let's see if the top one is gonna align properly. Yo. Whew, finally. Yo. Yeah, for a minute I was not understanding what's going on, but now I can see what was happening. Okay, now I'm done fitting the brake pads. I'm gonna show you guys in a minute what was giving me a battle. So we just have to do the dust covers here. One tricky part about this VW calipers, they lock in between the pad and the caliper. So this one was not on top, so I wasn't able to align that one that tightens the bottom side, and then I was only able to align the top side. But now I've gotten everything in under control. So now I'm gonna go ahead and put back the tire, and then I'm not gonna show you guys how to do the other side, because you just do exactly the same thing that I did on this side. So I'm gonna go ahead, fit back everything. That is literally how you replace your brake pads, the front ones on a Polo Vivo. So yeah, let me go ahead, put back everything and do the other side on my part-time. Just like that, I'm done. Just gonna tighten a power bar. Just gonna tighten the wheels, and then after tightening the wheels, I'm basically done. If you wanna torque it, you can torque it at 100 Newton meter torque with the torque wrench. Borrowed my torque wrench to someone else, so I don't have it. Be careful while tightening here. Don't strip it. Don't strip it, because I know you guys have power. You don't climb on the power bar and confirm if it's tight. Just tighten it very nicely, because you only tighten it like 100 Newton meter torque. Nice and tight. And then I have the Volkswagen covers, those ones. I'm sure you have all seen it. Just to cover your wheel nuts. Yeah, just refit everything. My sister's car needs a wash. Okay, now I'm done doing the front brake pads, so I'm gonna go ahead and just show you guys the level of the brake fluid. As I told you, that the level of the brake fluid goes up. As you all can see, it was overflowing there. So to avoid it from being overfilled, all you gotta do is you gotta pump your brakes. So your brakes are gonna be very spongy, so let me go ahead and just pump them. Let me just visual. There's no brakes, but as you're pumping it, then it gets harder and harder and harder. So now I'm just gonna go inside the house and get some water just to pour out the brake fluid that I spilled over the bottle, so it mustn't touch any paint and chow the paint. Said I'm gonna go get some water. I'm sure my sisters are gonna kill me for this one because it's Tupperware. You know how ladies are with Tupperware. Just put a little bit of water over the bottle for it to deactivate the brake fluid. And then yeah, now I'm done. Just like that, I am done doing brake pads on my sister's car. I'm just gonna do the same thing on the other side, then I'll be done. So thank you so much for watching, and please don't forget to like, share and subscribe. See you next time on the next video.